building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to bring you action from the round of 16, first leg. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, neither side will want to put themselves in a poor position going into that second leg. So we may see two teams afraid of losing rather than gaining the upper hand. But with the quality on show, hopefully that's not the case.
Well, we have to extol the virtues of Rafinha. He's very entertaining, but he delivers as well. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, Derek, I thought he was brilliant last time out. Scored a couple of goals, but it's his general play as well that was excellent. Coming short to receive the ball, making runs in behind defenders. He was outstanding, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today. Likely to be three players in behind the main centre forward.
And the game begins. Lionel Messi. And back to Messi. Oh, tremendous block. Now, what can they do from here? Looks as though he's alone in the centre. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Jude Bellingham. Plenty of support here. Messi. Blocked it brilliantly. There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Rafinha. Oh, that's a really good run.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty. Well, here we can see it again. And it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slip movement, and Kane wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly how to find a bit of space in the box. He's a great player.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Rodri. Decent position. And it's with Isak. It should be! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Body in the way. Determined defending. Nuno Mendes. And the ball in behind the defenders. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Transformed to nudge in front. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And he takes his own. Hands away by the keeper. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Can he convert? And not cleared away properly. Well, defensive Brazilians there. Pogba. The ball with Rodri. Messi. Tajani Reinders. Very alertly winning back possession. Isak. And return to Messi. And will it be the leveller? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then it's a clinical finish from Messi. The outcome was never in doubt, was it? You just knew he would score from there. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Rafinha. Well, he's certainly not alone. Vinicius Junior in position. And now a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And over comes the corner. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And a time for calm on the ball. Isak. Good visualisation and execution. Messi. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Looking attack. And Bellingham. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Messi. Here's Isak. This looks promising. Messi. And now Rodri. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here we can see it again. It's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Minge. On to Messi. Will he finish? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Eder Militao. Reinders. Oh, nice ball over the top. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Goal for the hosts.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Reinders. Now with Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. The fans want to see a shot. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, still an issue here. Last man back, and job done. Well, he was keen to give that one a go. Sadly, lacking a bit of accuracy. Messi. Vinicius Junior. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's see this again, because that's a fantastic bit of technique. To get that much movement and accuracy on the strike needs the perfect contact on the ball, and he's certainly got that. What a free kick that is. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Oh, could be an opportunity here. No danger now. Losing possession. Kane, foiling his opponent completely. Rodri. Now with Messi. Pogba. And teammates around him. Kane, can he get them in front? Nicely saved. Williams. Minch. Can he finish? That's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Free kick awarded then by the referee.
It's a message for Caitlin. Caitlin, can you please return to the ticket office? Your husband is waiting for you.
It looks promising. Lionel Messi. Is it going to be? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Davies. Here's Kane. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. technique.
Let's see it again. As soon as he struck that, he knew it was going in. Although he's put that much movement on the ball, he controls it perfectly. It's a great free kick.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Oh, that's a really good run. Lionel Messi. And that'll be offside. Messi. And that was travelling, but off the bar in the end.
Well, he's hit it so well, but just a fraction too high.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Rodri. Lionel Messi. Very effective pass. In position. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
Real chance! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. Who can he pick out? Miles off target with that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
Gabriel. Pogba. Can they create something from here? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And just 5 minutes remaining. Messi. And the ball is with Girassi. High quality defending.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Simons. Easy peasy for the keeper. Messi. Munoz. And the ball is with Girassi. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And when all was said and done, it could have gone in.
Well, the crowd wanted him to shoot, and he did just that. But he's got to hit the target there.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Rodri. On to Messi. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, possession ceded. Harry Kane. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. And so the referee confirms that this first leg is officially over. Just what the away fans were hoping for. Now they've got to hold their nerve when the action moves to their patch next time round.
Well, the way they played in attacking areas was really inventive, as was their combination play around the box. But they didn't quite get the balance right today because they were too stretched defensively. And as a result, what a second leg we can look forward to.
The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to bring you action from the round of 16, first leg. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively, and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, last time out, Derek, he was absolutely magnificent. Scored all those goals, and he was a constant threat. His movement was excellent. His awareness in the box was really good as well. And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
And here's the starting 11 for Salford City.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Sven Ulreich begins between the posts. Leroy Sané plays with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And they kick off here. Mbappe. Now with Dumfries. Xhaka. Takes the shot. And there it is! The opening goal. The ideal way to start.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Leroy Sané. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Müller. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Ryan Gravenberch. Bukayo Saka. Luis Diaz. Crossing possibilities. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. Goretzka. What's he going to do here? Müller. On to Gnabry. And a chance to whip it in here. Guerrero. On to Gnabry. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Corner opportunity for Bayern. Who can he pick out? Marvellous anticipation. And a short corner, let's see. Sané. Having to shoot. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now sending it in. Well, struggled to get it away properly. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Plenty of support here. Ivan Toney. And going for goal! And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
And Rafael Guerreiro has lost the ball. A really good pass. Hiroki Ito. Guerreiro. Could be a chance to break here. And does well to keep it in play. Müller. He could pick out a teammate. Gnabry. And quick thinking defensively. Now, there could be a dismissal here. And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
Wirtz. And it's with Dumfries. Gravenberg. Oh, that's a really good run. Real chance. Still could be dangerous. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Sané. Sané has eyes for goal. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. So the corner played into the box. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Really good interception. Sané. Now Müller. Can he get one back? And did just enough defensively. This might be ideal for the counter. Saka. Can they profit from this? Diaz. Well, he couldn't put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
And over it comes. Well, he had the confidence to try the bicycle kick, and it was very nearly a goal.
Well, what a piece of skill that was. It's a brilliant effort.
Serge Gnabry. It's with Guerrero in a dangerous position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Chances on. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Serge Gnabry. Guerrero. Return to Goretzka. Müller. Foiling his opponent completely. Ryan Gravenberch. Mbappe. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, a vibrant and effective display from Bukayo Saka. One that you've enjoyed, Stuart.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
So into the second half, and Bayern left with a real mountain to climb after what happened in the first 45. Goretzka. Still alive. Just knocked it out of there. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
A move of promise on the flank. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Leroy Sané. Sané. Leroy Sané. Oh yes, a goal that they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Dumfries. Ryan Gravenberch. Plenty of support here. Gravenberch. Florian Wirtz. Mbappé. Can he finish? And effectively carried away by the keeper. And the ball back with Salford City now. Saka. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Saka! And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Guerrero. Serge Gnabry. Sané. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. William Saliba. Well, he's certainly not alone. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, it is a caution, and stay calm might be the instructions that should come from the manager.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they're not careful, they're going to lose another player fairly soon.
Granit Xhaka. He's in behind. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Leroy Sané.
Please return to your vehicle immediately.
Given away by... Oh, he's through here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Goal for Salford City. Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Müller. Gnabry with it. Leon Goretzka. Müller. Firing it towards goal! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Grafenberg. William Saliba. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
Goal for Salford City. Number 7,
Serge Gnabry. On to Goretzka. Guerrero. This is Müller. Serge Gnabry. Gnabry. Goretzka. It will be a Bayern corner. It's a substitution for Bayern. And short it is. Sané. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And playing it through. Nice looking move. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and just... Look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Gnabry. On to Goretzka. Lima on the ball. Müller. Return to Sané. Oh, that's a fine save. And Bayern will change personnel now. Over it comes. The keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Mbappe. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And he's in. Will he? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Goal for Salford City. Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Bayern have given it away. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Diaby. Lima on the ball. Sané. Sané. Full time then, and the home side will carry with them a lead going into the second leg.
Yeah, really good performance today, and it should make the second leg far more comfortable. Their attacking play was excellent, particularly in the front areas.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, his movement was brilliant today. Whether he was running in behind or dropping into pockets of space, he caused all sorts of problems. What a good hat-trick that was.
All eyes on one man. Scoring freely in recent games. Can anyone slow him down? The action is next on EA TV. Well, here we are in position and raring to go. Our football travels have brought us to the Kirklees Stadium. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to bring you action from the round of 16, first leg. It's Huddersfield Town taking on Liverpool.
We'll hopefully get a good game today, Derek. My only concern is that both teams will be afraid to lose, and the game is played at a slow tempo. But hopefully I'm wrong, and it's a great first leg.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's playing with great confidence. He's in great form as well. And every time he gets the ball, he looks as though he's going to be a threat. When he's taking on defenders, when he's running beyond them with the ball, or whether he's getting shots away early, he's in tremendous form.
And so the initial 11 for Huddersfield Town.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And the match begins. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, danger here. Is it going to be? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And over comes the corner. Could still be dangerous. Çalhanoğlu. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Tyler Morton. Roberto Alvarado. Bradley. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. This looks promising. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This might be ideal for the counter. Harvey Elliott. He had to react and did. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Gives it a go. Really sound defending. Still alive. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Roberto Alvarado. Hugo Ekitike. Bradley. Good idea. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Schick. And passing it through. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Well, the action continues. Is there to be a response from Liverpool now? There needs to be. A really effective shielding under pressure. It's a neat move. Is this the moment? They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And Patrick Schick now. Able to skip past his man. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Gakpo. Harvey Elliott. Foden. And showing the importance of width. Opportunity. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. And effectively carried away by the keeper. Ibrahima Konate. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Ekitike. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Now back underway. Liverpool still trailing, but the belief is certainly back. Gyökeres. Determined defending. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. He could pick out a teammate. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
You've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Bruno Guimaraes. And return to Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Played over and taking care of the situation. Alessandro Bastoni. Genuine chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And an astute piece of defending. Foden. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. He has teammates around him. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Çalhanoğlu. This could be troublesome. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Tsimikas. Gakpo. So there we have it. The first half comes to an end here in West Yorkshire. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today. And, of course, he's taken his goals really well.
So underway in the second half, and no doubt about it, Liverpool need to raise their game. Gakpo. Will it happen for them? Could reduce the deficit. And he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
We'll look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5. Four. Gakpo. Tsimikas. Oh, breezing past him. Really favours this position. Couldn't hang on to it. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Harvey Elliott. Gakpo. Konstantinos Tsimikas. High quality defending. Barella. Teammates available. Foden. Patrick Sheik! And that's a very good parry. Federico Chiesa. And Patrick Sheik now. Got this, surely! Oh, keeper dealt with it. And there's the delivery. And the problem not completely solved. And in the end, no damage done. And space on the wing for Liverpool. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Foden. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Trying to open up the defence. It might be on for them. Oh, surely. It could be up for grabs. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Tsimikas. They need to get tighter. Can they convert? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Çalhanoğlu. Barella has it. And teammates around him. Can he make it count? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
"20 minutes to go in this one. Endo. Gakpo. And continues his run. Has a go. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Delivering it. The clearance wasn't decisive. Fruitful looking attack. Could reduce the deficit. It's still alive. But no, that's the end of the move because offside is the verdict. Well, the keeper was hoping someone might get on the end of it, but it will be a throw-in. Federico Chiesa. Now with Morton. Harvey Elliott. The ball with Chiesa. He's given us away. Tsimikas. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. And time for the change now. Ten minutes left for play. That's useful play. Foden. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Endo. Gakpo. Ugo Ekitike. Superbly read and executed. Harvey Elliott. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. Sound piece of defending. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Barella. Gakpo. Oh, managing to beat him. Played into the centre. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Well, they've decided to make a change. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Phil Foden now. It's there for him. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And that is that. The referee blows the full-time whistle. And a night for the home fans to enjoy, certainly. They won't be getting totally carried away, but the home side with the advantage going into the return leg.
Well, it's almost job done after 90 minutes. Obviously, they need to be professional in the second leg. Approach the game in the right manner, but it's such a commanding lead they have. Truly fantastic performance today.